Hello everyone and welcome back to the Savage Garage. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a tool haul. My dad recently got back from America where he was doing some work over there for a company he works for. He's been there a couple of times now to the same place. That place is Kalamazoo in Michigan. He's been there a couple of times with work. So the first time he went, I asked him if he'd be able to get me any tools from America. I asked him to look around, see if there was any small auto parts store that sold tools. I basically just wanted something American to add to my toolbox that I could officially say was from America. But unfortunately the first time he went he couldn't find any auto parts stores, so he wasn't able to get me anything that time. But this time he actually managed to find a little auto parts store that sold tools and managed to get me a few bits. So before I show you the bits and pieces that he managed to get for me from America, there is a little backstory to this as to where some of the bits and pieces came from. Now the store that he managed to find was a 5 or 10 minute walk away from his hotel. It's not one that I've heard of before, but it's called Auto Value. This is the bag that the stuff came in. I've watched lots of American tool videos on YouTube, but I've never ever heard of that store. I've heard of like Napa and Harbor Freight and stuff like that, but I've never heard of Auto Value. So if you have heard of it and you're from America and you're watching this, leave a comment down below. Let me know if that's a big chain or a small chain. But that's the bag it came in. So this is how the story goes. My dad went there at around 6:20 in the evening. The store closed at about 6:30, so he had to be quick when it came to purchasing the items he wanted to get. He went to the guy behind the counter and told him that his son likes tools and asked him if there was any tools that he recommended he get for me. There was a few things that he pointed out. So my dad went on to ask him if they sold snap-on tools in the store, and the guy told him that they don't. But what he did say was he had some in the back of his car, just out of pure luck. So he shut down the store, took my dad around the back of the place to where his car was parked, popped the boot, or the trunk if you are American watching this, and he had like a small toolkit in the back of his car where he kept various different bits and pieces, you know, for emergencies in case he broke down, anything like that. Anyway, he kind of just told my dad to go through it, and if there's anything in there that he liked the look of, that my dad could buy it from him. So my dad found a few bits and pieces, some snap-on bits, gave the guy however many dollars for the bits, and what I have behind me is all the stuff that my dad picked up. So I'm just going to kind of go through it one by one, show you all the different stuff that my dad managed to pick up, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Those of you that like tools and a bit of a tool junkie like me will enjoy this video, so let's get into it. So first up, my dad got me these stickers. There's these ones here that say Tap Out. I don't know if that's a brand or whatever it is. My dad didn't know either. So if you can let me know what Tap Out is, if it's a tool brand, I'd be intrigued to know. This is probably going to end up on my workbench or my toolbox or somewhere like that. So there's that one. He also got me some American stickers. These are cool. I'll probably end up sticking these on my toolbox. There's 3 of them there, 2 smaller ones and 1 bigger one. They're really cool. I really like them. He also got me a Kalamazoo sticker, which has the, it's got a picture of a taxi on it, AZ0 or O, and it says Kalamazoo, Michigan. If any of you are from Kalamazoo, Michigan, let me know in the comments. That'd be really cool if you were. So there's that one. Now moving on to the stuff that he actually got from the store. There's these 3. First up, we have some Imperial Allen wrenches. As you can see, they're made by Lyle. I have heard of this tool brand before. On other people's videos I've seen them talk about Lyle. So that's really cool. I don't actually have any Imperial Allen keys, so this is very handy to have. So he made a good choice there. He also got me some brake caliper sockets. They're Allens. There's a 3/8 in there, a 1/4 inch and an 8mm, as you can see. For working on GMs and Fords and stuff. I don't know how much I'm going to use them, but that's really cool to have. Again, they're made by Lyle. Pretty interesting. I like them. The other thing he got was this small little ratcheting spanner made by Gear Wrench. It's a 10mm and it's really cool. It's so small, it's like the size of my little finger. So there's that. That's going to be really nice to add to my collection because I come across a lot of 10mm bolts, so that's going to be awesome. Now moving on to the stuff that my dad bought from the guy out of the back of his car. First up we have a tape measure. As you can see, it's got his name engraved in it there, Ryan. It's feet and inches, no millimeters on there whatsoever, which is kind of cool. I don't know how often I'm going to use that because I'm not very good at reading inches, but nonetheless it's pretty cool to have. Lufkin is the brand. Don't know if that's a big brand or not, but I thought that was pretty cool. Next up we have some snap-on bits and pieces. Now this is the first one, which is a snap-on little LED torch. As you can see, it's got the little button on the top. I thought that was pretty cool. It's like got a little clip. Very happy with that. He then got me a couple of screwdrivers, this one being the first, a little snap-on green one. I think that's a number 1 Phillips. It again has his name engraved in there. I don't know how well you can see that. It just says it there, Ryan. So that's going to be a really nice one. I haven't got a number 1 Phillips, so that's going to be great to add to my collection. And last but not least, and probably is my favourite out of the lot, is this snap-on hard handle screwdriver. It's like a long flathead. There we go. It's pretty nice. I don't think they make these hard handle ones anymore, so this is kind of cool to have. Again, I don't have a snap-on flat blade, so that's great. Nice long one. And there we go, that's it. Some really cool little bits and pieces that he managed to find. The fact that he managed to find some snap-on from a guy at the boot of his car in the car park who worked at the parts store is a pretty cool story to have. I'm really happy with it. My dad will be watching this video, so thank you very much, Dad. I appreciate all the stuff you got me. It's really cool. I'm super happy with it. The fact that it came all the way from America is even better. So there we go. If you're from America, especially if you're from Kalamazoo, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of all the tools that my dad managed to find over in America. I think they're really awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave it a thumbs up. It helps my channel a lot. Make sure you subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in my next video.